And so what I'll do is over on the toolbar is select the line tool. And for the foreground color, let's just select some color that we won't be using or something that we can see clearly over the fruit. I can just select a green. That'll work just fine. And then next after that, we'll need to come up to the options bar and make a few settings. But you'll see up here at the beginning of the options bar, you'll have 3 buttons here. We have shape layers, we have paths, and we also have fill pixels. We're going to be using fill pixels for this project. And then over here where the weight is, let's increase the weight of this line tool here, just so we can see it a little bit better when we're drawing with this tool. And I can just go ahead and draw a line out just to kind of get an idea on how big this is. I could probably go a little bit thicker on that line, maybe somewhere around 20 pixels. Yeah, that looks good right there. Now I'm going to make that background invisible, and I do have a darker background. By the way, if you want to know how I got this darker background, all I did was went to the preferences, into the transparency preferences, and I switched the grid colors from light to dark right here. So let's go ahead and get rolling on this apple. So we're going to create this 3D shape. We need to really look at the apple and utilize the shape that it already is to create the shape that we want. So we have to kind of keep in mind that the angle and the lighting of the apple currently and create the shape around that. So you can see it is sort of like it's pitched down a little bit, and there's a light hitting it right here on the corner. And so let's go ahead and use that to our advantage. Now, I'm on the 3D shape layer, so what I'm going to do is just grab this line tool, and I'm just going to start creating a line. Something like this. There we go. And it doesn't have to be perfect. If you screw up, you can just go ahead and redo it. And if you want, you can make multiple layers. Matter of fact, I'll just go ahead and make a new layer. And then I'll drag down. And we're just creating this box that we're going to form the apple to. That's all really what it is. And I'll just come over here, click, and I'm going to click and draw and connect this to the beginning right there. And then on this corner here, I'll just drag down like that. Now look at that. And after we create the shape, I can actually merge this. I've placed some of the lines on their own separate layers. That way, if you make a mistake, you don't have to erase the entire 3D square or cube. You can actually just redo a portion of it. But I'm going to go ahead and just merge, probably, yeah, merge down there. And so if I select the move tool, I can move this shape around. We can position this where we want. And I think I'll go up here to view and turn off the snap. That way it's just a little bit more free flowing. You see that? Right about there looks fine. I'll go ahead and leave that.